me down, can't have your thought back.
Hey yo, what it doing, NLH crew? Welcome back to another Rise of a Star. God damn, it's been a while since I did one of these hoes. And I got a brand new guest on the show. We got that boy Freshbeatsnoah.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Good to be here. Thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate you.
Bro, it's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure having new people, new guests coming through to the channel. So it's always fantastic. Hope you're having a blessed day so far, though, my boy.
Thank you, bro. You too, and everyone who's watching. Hope we all have a blessed day, man.
Hell yeah, man. Well, without any further ado, without no hesitation, let's move. All right, so for the first question I want to know, what made you come up with the name Freshbeatsnoah?
Oh, damn, dude. I think that was back in 6th, 7th grade. I didn't get Instagram till like 6th, 7th grade, something around there. And I was just with my boys thinking of a name. I think, yeah, one of the guys threw it out there. He just said, yo, Freshbeatsnoah. And that's been my Instagram username ever since. Started posting videos on there, and people started to know me as Freshbeatsnoah. That's just how it happened. It all came from IG, like back in middle school. And I always thought about changing it because, sometimes I tell people, yo, I'm Freshbeatsnoah, and they think it's a goofy name. But nah, I take pride in it, man. Like, that's my thing. I'm staying true to my roots. The first name I came up with, I'm gonna stick with it because that's me.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a valid name. At least you had some thought into it. You put in some thought. There's people with these strange ass names on YouTube, strange ass names on TikTok, and it would just be like peculiar. Like, you remember when Lil Tay was blowing up back in the day? You remember Lil Tay?
Lil Tay, dude, of course.
So the richest flexer of the century, like that was a ridiculous ass name, and it had no thought to it. At least you tried putting in some thought. So
man, I wonder what she's doing right now. I got no clue.
Last time I heard about her, she got exposed. Like the whole thing with her was like all the properties that she was showing off, all the cars. It was all her mom's shit, and her brother was the one that was like instigating the whole thing.
Damn, bro. She's stay in school, man. She's got to graduate middle school before thinking about all that shit, you know?
Nah, man. All that clout shit don't really work. Eventually, that clout's going to wear out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that leads me into my next question.
What's up?
So, I found out about you through the whole Obama shit, through the whole presidential gas pack shit.
Yeah.
And I found you when you had 8,000 followers. By the time of this recording, I did not check recently. You're at like around like 17K right now on Instagram. You're at like 17.
Yeah, right around there.
Somewhere around there. Now, here's my question to you. How are you going to keep the momentum going? Because you don't want to be one of those people where you get this momentum and then it drops. You don't want that to happen. So what are you going to do to change?
Oh, man. See, I've made that mistake before. I don't know if you know this. I made a video a year ago. It was, I remixed the Nutcracker with this.
I know, I peeped that shit
song.
with the gritty. That shit was
it was
hilarious,
that like, Nutcracker gritty trend. Okay, that blew the fuck up. Like that hit like 5 mil, I think, on TikTok, and I had all this momentum, and then I sort of dropped the ball. You know, I stopped making videos, and I was at like, I don't know, 30-40K on TikTok, and I just stopped and I lost it. But I don't want to make that mistake again. You know, I'm growing fast with the Obama stuff. I got more ideas in the books that are coming next. And I'm going to keep it going, man. I'm going to keep pushing. You know, I love making the content, and I love the feedback I've been getting, man. Like, people are enjoying it just as much as I am. And it's just a positive feedback loop, man. I love it.
Hell yeah. Because I've seen this happen with numerous friends, with numerous people who I know who do the social media thing, who are trying to be artists. They get this momentum. They have the one track. They have the one video that puts them up on the pedestal, but then they either slack off. They could push off of what they had previously, and it all comes crashing down.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a shame. And I started thinking about this more, but I'm thinking about what direction I want my life to lead in. What type of stuff do I enjoy? What type of stuff gets me out of bed? And it's really making content and marketing and music. And I have this amazing opportunity here with my momentum, and you know, why would I want to drop that? This is sort of, I want to see what opportunities open from this path, you know, we're at 17K, 18K now, but hey, I want to keep pushing and making more people smile, making more people laugh. I want everyone to enjoy this just as much as I am. So I want to keep it moving forward.
That's valid. I love to hear that. You actually have a goal. You have something set to where you want to keep this push. You want to keep this momentum going. You're not just trying to make this a one-time thing. You're looking more towards the future. And I can respect that a lot. All right. Now,
appreciate you, bro.
Anytime, gang. Now, my next question I want to ask you is, what made you want to pursue this whole social media / music route? Because a lot of people do it because it's the way to express their emotions. Maybe something they felt when they were younger. Maybe they just want to make people laugh. I want to know, what is your reason?
Yeah, man, making short form content, that's been my thing ever since, like, I gotta say, like, first, second grade. I've been making short videos on like iMovie, just with the boys, just funny skits. That's always been my thing. I've always been watching YouTube, been on Vine, been on TikTok. I love this stuff, and I've always had a passion for producing music. So throughout middle school, high school, a little bit of college, I was producing for rappers, engineering rappers around Evanston, where I'm from, in Chicago.
Chi-Town. Oh, shit. I was just about to ask you where you were from. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm from Evanston, which is right outside of Chicago. But Evanston it's kind of our own bubble. Even though we're right outside Chicago, it's our own shit. You know, we got a pretty lively community out there. We got a rap community, video community. It's awesome. So as I was saying, I was recording with those folks, and I got a passion for producing, engineering music. So I love combining that with making funny content. And that's sort of been my thing. Like last year I did that mixing rap with classical music. That's been a blast. Now we're recording the Obama stuff. You know, I'm making some of my own beats. I'm writing some lyrics, doing some engineering. Like, it's all coming together, man. I've always loved this stuff, and I'm so glad now it's catching on, and I can put myself out there, and people are loving it, dude. I love it.
Hell yeah. That's valid. I'm fucking with this so far. I'm just fucking with your energy so far. You have this humble energy, but you're not afraid to say, like, I'm about this. This is what I've been doing, and I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm fucking with this so far.
Yeah, dude.
Now, my next thing is, since you're from Chicago, aka Chirac, I want to know, were some of the artists coming out of Chicago inspired you, or like were your musical inspirations? Is what I'm trying to say. Was it mainly the Chicago people, or is it mainly just the mainstream people like the Lil Babies, like the Uzis? Like, who was it?
Dude, I wouldn't say I have like a musical inspiration, but I got into rap because of my surroundings, for sure. I just always heard rap around me. You know, we sort of got a little scene out here in Evanston, and we're so close to Chicago that I even worked with some Chicago artists in high school. And yeah, I've always been surrounded by it. So that's how I got into rap, how I got into producing. I think it's how I developed my core sense of like rhythm in music, was through my surroundings in Evanston and Chicago. And I also love seeing the Chicago scene right now. We got Polo that's popping off. It's awesome. Like, I really love this city, and it shaped my musical taste so much.
Exactly. Y'all got Polo, y'all got G Herbo, y'all had
Herbo.
Chief Keef, y'all got Dirk, R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Y'all had so many people from Chicago.
Oh yeah, so many people. Yesterday I was actually going to the city, and we were bumping some Chance. Some OG
Chance. Shout out to
dude.
that boy Chance. I forgot about Chance.
Yeah, dude. Some OG Chance. I love man, Coloring Book, that album has such a soft spot in my heart. I just have vivid memories of bumping that going down Lakeshore Drive, and just he's got so many lyrics mentioning Chicago, and we're like, that's where we're at, you know, it's wild. So great artists from Chicago, and they have shaped my taste.
Now, my next question I want to ask you is, what inspired you to do this whole Obama shit? Like, what inspired you to try to do this? Is being from Chicago, is that a piece of it? Is that a piece of the puzzle? Or it has nothing to do with it? It's just, would it be funny as fuck to hear Obama actually rapping on a track?
So Michelle, this is so wild. I don't know if you know this, but Michelle's actually from O Block.
Oh, no, yeah, I know that.
She's from O Block, dude. Some people don't know this, but...
Chicago.
her come up is so fucking inspirational, dude. Michelle's come up is insane. And then Barack, he was doing his thing in Chicago. Yeah, but okay, how I got started. Man, I've always had this impression of Obama. Just I don't know how I can do it. I just can do it. I always just did it around the house. Like my dad was always laughing at it. He was like, do this, but say it in Obama's voice. And I just made my dad laugh and stuff. And he was like, you got to show other people, man. You're good at this. That's hilarious. And I started showing other people. And I remember me and the boys on Snapchat, we got voice memos. So I was always up in the group chat just sounding like Obama on the voice memos. And they were just cracking up, dude. So I was like, you know what? Let's make some videos. Let's make some music. This could be a good idea. And also the good thing with Obama is I think he was a fantastic president. I think
of course. He's
a fantastic
unmatched.
guy, a fantastic leader, and I'm so glad I can sort of align with his cause and sort of put Obama on, you know?
It's a great day to be Obama.
It's a great day to be Obama.
All right. Can you do me a quick solid and say this in your Obama voice for me? Do me a solid. Just say this shit.
Yeah, what's up?
I want you to say, there ain't nobody better than that boy Chief Keef. Chief Keef is the best out of Chicago behind me. Say that.
They always up in the barber shops saying, Chief Keef ain't this. Chief Keef ain't that. But Michelle grew up on O Block, and I got respect for Chief Keef. He came from the same spot as my wife. So, we bumping him in the White House. We're smoking presidential gas pack, listening to Chief Keef. We're chiefing on that presidential gas pack. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Chief Keef. I forgot about Chief Keef.
That's another one, too, bro.
Chief Keef, he's one of the best out of Chicago for sure. I think he's one of the most underrated artists just in the U.S., to be honest. His influence is wild.
I don't understand what happened to bro. Like, he had this big impact. He had white people rocking the Truies. He had white people that was rocking the puffer jackets, and it would be like 80, 90 degrees. But what I want to know is, what the hell happened to this kid, bro? He was popping off. He did all this, but then once we get to the later teens, he's just gone. And I don't know what happened.
Here's my theory. I think he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just having fun. He had his.
of course spurt. He doesn't care about the fall.
He's got money now, and I feel like right now he's still releasing projects, but he hopped on that song with Uzi. Was that Bean or Kobe? He's hopping on features. He's still got.
He was on Mansion Music with Trippie Redd too.
Oh yeah, bro. I think he's just kind of kicking it right now.
Yeah, I think he's just chilling. He's embracing the fall off. He doesn't really care what they're saying. He's not like these other people where. Remember when Fetty Wap was falling off, and then Fetty took that way too personally, and he was explaining why he fell
that
off?
was so sad, man. And he's so talented too.
Like, bro, like you guys got so many people coming out of Chicago. I'm from New Jersey. He's the only artist I can claim. I can't claim anybody else. Now, my next question I want to ask you is, can you explain the whole process when it came to making presidential gas pack? I want you to tell me that you freestyle it, the whole shit. Were you on your Juice WRLD shit? You freestyle the whole thing? Were you writing it down? Were you engineering your own shit?
Yeah.
You ask producers, yo, I need these beats like right now. I'm gonna hop on this shit. Like, what's up?
I sort of got my own process for it because I want to have fun when I'm recording it. I never want something to feel forced. I always want good natural energy. So what I do is sometimes if I feel like making a beat, I make a beat for, I made presidential freestyle. I made the Obama freestyle beat, something simple. Mm-hmm. And my process for lyrics is I just go bar by bar. I think of a clever bar and then
you just punch in.
Yeah, I punch in, then think of something else, punch in, and I always got sort of a fact sheet of Obama, on a tab of mine on Chrome or something, where I can make references to stuff, because I had to research bro's like family and all his policies and all of that, which is really interesting within itself. But yeah, dude, I really have to research it and I have to pull from a bunch of references so I can come up with these clever bars. So I go bar by bar. Sometimes I find my beats like they're free for profit beats off of YouTube.
Respect.
Usually I like making my own beats, but sometimes, you know, I'm in a good state. I feel like just hopping on someone else's beat and focusing on the lyrics. Yeah, I just have fun, man.
Now, speaking of the whole Obama shit, what I want to ask you is, I have a question. Do you remember when epic rap battles of history was a thing?
Of course, bro.
Do you remember when they were doing that shit? You remember when
they
had
they
that
got
rap battle
Obama versus
with
Romney?
Obama, Romney? Yep. Now,
Yes,
I
sir.
was gonna ask you, did you take that into some inspiration into the Obama shit? Did you look at that and some of it, not all of it, but some of it, or none of it at all?
None of it at all, man.
Damn.
Man, I get so many comparisons of me in epic rap battles.
That's what I was gonna say.
People are like, "Yo, you're bringing this shit back. Like you're bringing the Obama rapping back." And I didn't really get inspiration from them. It was more, you know who Azers is?
Yes, I know Azers.
Yo, he's got all the
whole
voices
shit
when
when
he
he was
hops
doing
on
like Cleveland
COD
on Call of Duty. That shit me crying.
Bro, he is so funny. I love Azers, man. Shout out to Azers. He really inspired me. He was like, I can make funny content using an impression. And you know, he's in the music too. He's making his own music. So I really look up to him, and you know, he just got that role as Cleveland Brown. He's voicing Cleveland now.
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
Shout out to Azers, bro. But yeah, he's
out the gang.
inspiring me so much.
He's the bro. Because the reason why I was asking that is because the way that I remember I was watching the behind the scenes like a few months back before I met you. And what I found out was that it was so hard making the lyrics because as Obama, as a presidential political figure, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck his bitch. She's gonna suck my dick. You can't just say that because you're Barack Obama. So like, I know that it comes out that you want to do that, but like, how do you stop yourself and how do you create these bars where it's hard, but it's like, this is something that Obama would somewhat say in a realistic standpoint.
Yeah. So what, like you were saying, you know, we got those typical lyrics like, yo, I got this bitch on my dick, but it's not just any bitch in this case. It's Michelle Obama.
Okay.
And it's we're not just like shooting anyone on the streets. Like we're shooting Osama. You know, it's not just anyone. We got specific people. All right.
I heard you say Osama bin Laden's name like 18 times on your tracks. I'm like, bro, this man's like been dead, bro. You
dude,
like
we're
1,500 fucking times.
Yeah, he's dead, but we're smoking Osama pack forever, bro.
Bro, unrelated note, the hardest bar that you have ever said, in my personal opinion, from what I heard from Presidential Gas Pack, is when you said, we smoking on that pack, you know I'm sipping on that Miller, RIP to Mac.
I feel like Dora, cause I'm always keeping on that pack, and I'm always sipping on some Miller, RIP to Mac.
That's the
RIP to Mac.
Shit I done heard, bro.
RIP to Mac. I said, I feel like Dora, cause I'm always keeping on that pack, and I'm always sipping on some Miller, RIP to Mac. Have my pants hit the treadmill, pockets looking fat. Yeah, you know what? I keep some of those bars. Like, those bars aren't related to Obama, but I keep it in because, you know, I think it's clever and cool, and it kind of shows my personality outside.
That sounds like something Obama would say,
of Obama,
though.
You know?
Because he's showing love to artists who passed. I would see him saying something like that.
Yeah.
Another bar, I would probably gotta say, bro, the bar that had me hooked onto you was... What was it? I think you said like spur of the moment, feel like Tony Parker.
Oh, yeah.
Obama on the roster.
Spur of the moment, call me Tony Parker. Shove up Barack on the roster. Crossed up, might need you a doctor. Call me Barack Top Shotter.
I was like, yo. Because before, like, bro, some of these rappers that they impersonate or like they go into like this meme category. I'm not saying that's you, but like they say something corny and it's kind of hard. But your shit's just hard no matter what. Dude. Rappers saying that and it'll still work.
I never want to be corny, bro. I always make music that I think is personally hard. Like, I make stuff that goes hard, like, to myself, you know, if that makes sense. You know, I don't like making corny stuff. I like going hard in my raps.
Exactly. And that's what I feel like is separating you. Like, you're doing something that's against the grain. Not only that, but you're doing it in a way where it's not corny. Like the general public listen, like, bro, I could literally play this out on the street and at least one person will say that's hard. At least one person.
Yeah, exactly. And also with that Tony Parker line,
That was tough.
Man, I really do enjoy the NBA, and I personally love it when rappers mention the NBA, especially recently. It's been like Babytron. He's been just saying every NBA player in the book, and it's like, you know what? I love that shit. Let me throw some of that in. And actually, the interlude on presidential gas pack is just all NBA references.
I know. I peeped that shit. Literally every other bar is an NBA.
Completely NBA references. I love it. And also, Obama is a hooper. I don't know if you saw these
bro,
videos.
He's a baller, bro. That man
is a baller, bro. He is crazy.
Bro, my thing is with these NBA bars, it's so obvious to say like Kobe, LeBron, Kevin Durant. But when you say the names that no one thinks of, like, bro, I remember I was doing a freestyle with one of my boys. It was like a Juice WRLD type beat. And I said some shit like, I just hit me a mill. And no, I ain't signing no deal. I stay with them kills. I stay with them chicks. We shooting like Gary Neal. They were like, yo, what the hell? Gary Neal? Like, that is not a name you would think of. And that's another Spurs player. That's another Spurs player.
Yeah. Like, it also just shows, like, we know about the NBA and we respect the NBA,
we shooting like Gary Neal, though. It's it's one of those names you would think of. Like, they were expecting me to say, yo, why didn't you say Bradley Beal? But I'm like, I gotta go against the grain. You can't use the obvious names, bro. I'm shooting like I'm Dame, though. All girls are the same, though.
That's kind of hard, though. Shout out to Dame.
Dame just dropped 70 like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
Yo, that shit
unbelievable. Is like, absolutely unbelievable.
Bro dropped 70. Like, bro, this is not normal. Within the past 4 to 5 years alone, I looked up the statistic of this shit. Only like 3 to 4 players have done it. It's Dame. We had Donovan do it like 2-3 weeks ago, and then like Devin Booker. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember Booker. Yeah, but
they lost too. They fucking lost. Devin Booker lost that shit. These other two they won though.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I was just thinking, Dame. I feel like he's in my heart. I think he's my favorite NBA player, to be honest. Just the way he's repping Portland and sticking with Portland, it's just really, it's admirable. He's not chasing the leading team. He's not like KD, man. He's just sticking to his roots. It's awesome, man. And
bro, he literally has a thing where he says he's not running from the grind. Because like all these people, they're running. But the thing is, like, running from the grind is costing him, because me and my friends, we make this joke that running from the grind is just the equivalent of him running from the championship, because he's not going to get a ring doing this shit. He's going to get respect, but like, that's nothing. Like, I'll give you an example. Let's look at somebody like Dirk. Dirk stayed with Dallas the entire time, the whole way around. And he was lucky he got that ring in 2011 against LeBron. Tell me this. Tell me if he didn't win that ring, you would still respect him. Look at me in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Still, even if he didn't win it, with the one MVP and that's it.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of randoms that have rings that, like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah, I mean, shout out Robert Orr. He's got like 7.
Yeah, it's not the metric that I view as deserving of respect. You can have there's randoms with so many rings, like, it doesn't mean too much to me.
Nah, I respect that. Same. All right, we're gonna shift things back over. That was so loud to discuss though. Now I want to ask you, so going back on the presidential gas pack shit, how long did it take you to create this? How long did it take?
I think 3 weeks.
Damn. And it was only like, what was it, 6-7 tracks?
Yeah, I mean, the tracks were pretty short, but the reason why they're pretty short is after a certain point, I wasn't having as much fun as before making the song. I always stopped recording when I wasn't enjoying things as much. So I kept it to a good limit where I was enjoying making the tracks and I can still put together an album. So yeah, it took like 3 weeks. Cause I don't want to spend all my time just doing this Obama stuff. I got other things I'm working on, other things to do, and
of course.
Yeah, it's just good vibes when I feel like it. So it took me like 3 weeks. Yeah.
All right, that's fair enough. Now Would you say the majority of it, was it freestyling? Was it majority written, or was it a mix of both?
It was definitely that punch-in style. So there were elements of freestyling, like, you know, I would come up with bar by bar stuff.
Yep.
But I would always have those references written out, like, oh, I want to hit on this, talk about this. Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, that's basically a freestyle then, because technically you weren't really writing down what you were gonna say. You just have some information right here. Okay, this is what I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And you just punch in. So
Yeah.
I fucks with that. Now, here's another thing I'm gonna ask you, bro. Now, I want to know: are you at that point yet to where when you walk out the door, or when have you ever had a fan interaction where someone knows you? Hey, that's the Obama guy. Can you say this for me, please?
No.
There's my kid.
No,
Happy birthday.
not at all. Not at all,
yet?
man. We'll see when that happens. I don't know, but that hasn't happened. No.
So for now, you're still just everyday casual Noah.
I'm an everyday dude.
Okay.
I'm an everyday dude that's just secretly Obama's nephew.
Okay, so now I have another question I want to ask you. We're nearing the end of the interview, so these are the big questions, the big heavy hitters, and then we're gonna close out the day. Now,
okay.
I want to know if you can give the sauce out. What is the biggest contributor? What is the biggest contributing factor to of you blowing up so far? Because like I said, when I found you, you were at below 10K. Now you're at 16, 17K. What do you say is a contributor, or it's just a spur of the moment like Tony Parker, like you said?
I think the key factor is novelty. You need something new and captivating. If it's something unoriginal, bland, people don't have time for that. That's not what people want to see. We need something new, fresh, and entertaining. And for me, what that has looked like is mixing rap music with classical music, for example.
Mm-hmm.
People haven't heard that. Now we got Obama making an album. You know, that's something new and fresh.
Okay, so that's you're giving them a little bit of the sauce, but you're not giving them a lot. But you're explaining the basis of what happened. Now I respect that. You don't want to give away too much. Don't want to give away all that much. I respect it.
You know, novelty, that's just the very base of it. If you don't have that, if you don't have captivating content, you can't do anything else. You can't get into the upper tiers of the sauce. You know, you got to start with the base.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes to the upper tiers of the sauce, though, I will give that away. Consistency. That is how the algorithm picks up on your content, and it puts you in the right mind state of constantly pushing out content and being passionate about content. So once you have that base of captivating content, got to consistently post. Another thing is consistently network with other creators, make collab posts with them, reach out to them, learn from them. Just build a circle of people that have similar values and that are also creators.
That's literally what I'm doing right now with you, because I'm still on the come up myself, and I didn't think I'd make a connection this big. And like I said, I caught you right before the come up. That's why my thing is called the rise of a star, because you're on the rise of becoming a star, and you're there. You're almost Timothy. You're almost Himmy John. You're almost Himmy Butler, but you're almost there. You're almost there.
I like to think that we're getting there, man. We'll see how it goes. But dude, yeah, you're a fantastic networker. You're doing what someone in your shoes should be doing, is reaching out to people, especially if your content's more oriented around interviews, getting to know people. Reaching out is the best way to go about it. You know, you got nothing to lose, dude.
You got nothing to lose. The worst they'll say is, no, I'm not for it. And that's literally it. Like, my niche is literally everything. That's why my thing is called NLH Media. I literally do sports, interviews, I do news, I do reaction videos, gaming, literally anything that I please. Anything I want to drop, I can do it. On a dime, on a second. But I still need connections at the end of the day. Whether I need them for stuff like this, whether I need it for promo, whether I need it for collaborations. I feel like networking and marketing is just like for anything in any field. Whether you want to be a doctor, you want to be a baker. I don't care what you want to do. If you know the guy who knows this, that's gonna help you out. Like, I know you, and not only are you helping me out, but I'm giving you a platform too. So it'll work both ways. Yeah. Some people, they only do it just for themselves, but I don't care about that. If it helps me out in the end, that's cool, but that's not my angle. I wanna get these people out there because now people know your story because you're still on the rise.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, dude.
All right, and now this is the biggest question of the interview. This is the big hitter, the big knockout punch.
What's up?
Do you feel like you're at the point so far that what is the moment in your life, I would say, let me put it to you like this, that you realize you're blowing up? Do you feel like this is the moment where you feel like you're blowing up, or you feel like there's going to be a moment bigger than this where you're going to be like, damn, I'm blowing up? Or you know what? Answer this one, and then there's another part 2 question. What was the post that you did where you were like, damn, this shit is going crazy?
Yeah. I really got a taste of that a year ago with that whole Nutcracker Gritty thing that blew up. That went completely viral. That was like 5 mil views, and I had pretty much every content creator on TikTok, on the app, using that sound. And that's when I was like, damn, this is a taste of what it feels like to really blow up. And the thing is, on Instagram, I haven't gotten a mega viral hit like that.
Yeah, you did.
So I feel
you're lying. You're capping.
No, I'm saying like,
bro,
let's say 3 mil plus.
Oh no, not there.
Like
you got mega. But you got some shit that's hit around like 400,000 or 500,000. You've got some shit there.
maybe half a mil, but we're talking like mega viral. That's what happened a year ago. That I still feel like that totally could happen. You know, I feel like I started my TikTok over, by the way.
Oh yeah, I saw that they banned your shit.
Yeah, I was at 50K, man, and I was posting videos. None of my shit was getting views. I was like, what's going on? Are they like banning me or deactivating me? They started shadow banning me and taking down my posts and all that. So I just said, fuck it, let's start over. So I'm posting again on TikTok, and you know, I'm really hoping that I can get a crazy big hit like that, because that could just make things take off. But also, I think the key factor here for my growth as a creator and as an individual is not relying on blowing up, and more relying on just having fun.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
And you know, doing it for me, and it always feels great blowing up, getting that recognition. It's brings about a lot of opportunities, but I gotta make that, you know, not the sole reason I'm going forward and making this content. It's got to be for me. So I always try to keep that mindset.
I feel like as a creator, it'll be the stuff that you do not put effort toward, that you're just doing it just for the hell of it. That'll be the stuff that goes crazy. Like, I have news videos where I put in so much effort. I write the script down. I have all my topics, and it only get like 30 views. And then the video where, remember when LeBron hit the scoring record?
Yeah.
I literally did it at like, I shit you not, 1 a.m. I was like, I sounded mad tired. I was like, you know, LeBron hit. I was sounding so tired on the mic. I dropped it the next hour. I wake up and it was already at like 80 views. And I was like, damn, holy shit. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like, when you're putting in no effort and you're getting that without any effort, and then when you put in effort and you get nothing, I don't know. As a creator, you kind of just have to take it as it is. You're still going to put in the work, but sometimes you got to just be like free flowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I think that the key thing is having fun here. Because it's very difficult to rely on audience reactions and the algorithms of these platforms. It's so unpredictable. It's so out of your control. So why invest so much emotion and time into that? Just have fun, put it out there, and the rewards will come in naturally.
You're gonna reap the benefits, boy. You're gonna reap the benefits.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna be another class again to another rise of a star. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The last thing I want to say before we end it through.
What up,
Mr. Noah?
What's going on?
You got anything? This is what I do for my audience. Whenever I get people on my channel, I always ask them, you got any last second pieces of advice you want to tell the audience? Anything you want to tell them? Anything you want to give a positive
Piece
message like
of
Obama
advice. Yes. NLH Media, never lose hope. That's what the NLH stands for, and that's a motto I personally espouse. That's a motto I have deep in my heart, because I've had those times where I wanted to give up being a content creator and give up just so much when things are going well. But I've always had this 1% of hope that has always been in me. Even when I'm 99% feeling down, I have a 1% of hope that gets me through the day. And sometimes during those dark times, we got to remember that 1%, tap into that 1% bit of hope. And that will keep growing the more you keep pushing through.
Of course, man.
But what I say, tap into that little glimmer of hope, because I know it's within all of us. It's in our gut that we have this 1% of hope. Tap into that and it'll grow bigger. I promise you guys. I've been there.
You can't lose hope no matter what, because like my boy Trunk said, when you lose, don't lose hope even when all hope is lost. Can't lose it no matter what.
Yeah.
All right, now for the one time, can we hear Obama say NLH, never lose hope? And I'm gonna see y'all. I want to hear Obama say that shit.
My fellow Americans, I need you to tap in the NLH Media. Never lose hope. That's the American way.
It's NLH, never lose hope. Listen to my boy Obama. Listen to Presidential Gas Pack. I'm gonna put all my boys' socials in the description down below. Like I said, appreciate my boy Freshbeatsnoah for coming through. NLH, never fucking lose hope. And I'm gonna see y'all, my brothers and sisters, all my Republicans, all y'all in the next video. Peace. Gang.
Yes. Take it easy.
Yo, hey, they told me never lose hope. They told me